Hi, welcome to my channel. So it is finally that time of the year where I'll sit down and set up my bullet journal and bring you along with me. So this is actually how I started off this channel. We've done a full circle. So first of all, Happy New Year. I hope all your dreams came true. I kind of despawned after the Happy New Year moment. I've just been playing Minecraft and stuff, which I mean I can't really complain about, but the piling responsibilities are starting to weigh on me. But the one thing that I did manage to do was get my bullet journal done. So I've been bullet journaling for around like 2.5 years, I want to say. This is my 2021 bullet journal and I filled the whole damn thing, but yeah, it's time to move on. Out with the old and in with the new. I really wish I hadn't done that. So this year I decided to stay with the same brand of bullet journal. I'm really excited to show you it because this colour is so beautiful. But yeah, please listen to me when I tell you that I have poured my blood, sweat and tears into this. Everything has been completely unorganised. I've been at Connor's house, meaning that all of my stuff is either at mine or in a bag. So what I've been working with, this is my basket of supplies, every artist's dream. Also, I do need to make a public and very sincere apology for being left-handed. Not only did I block most of the camera, I also smudged everything. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think that's all the disclaimers out of the way. Let's just get straight into the bullet journal. First of all, I made a lovely little plan on my iPad. I just made little pages like that because I hate going into my bullet journal with no plan. I also made a little inspiration board so that I'd know what kind of colours I want to use and things like that. Oh my god. If you are interested in the supplies that I use, I will put them up right now. Starting on the first page, the 2022 title page is a little bit intimidating. I'm very proud of myself for actually writing 2022 because if you watch my last video, you'll know that I wasn't as lucky. I just did A20. I wrote 2020! God, it's 2021. I hate myself. Here's my biggest mistake. So for the first page, I decided to go for a little fairy theme. I'm not really sure why, I just kind of wanted a little magical moment for the beginning of 2022. So I ended up doing 3 little fairies, and I did have a bit of an ordeal drawing them just because I was using a fine liner that did not agree with me at all. So for my title, I just did a 2022. I used these like teardrop shapes because I thought it would look a little bit more like I'm trying. I wrote a classy "let's go" because I needed the encouragement. So my favourite thing about this page has to be the chunky little skeleton guys. Like, they are so cute. They're inspired by the skeleton butterflies from Adventure Time, but I just made them really chunky and sweet, and I love their little instruments. They just really made this page and I'm in love with them. And to finish it off, I just added some sparkles. I think I might rely on these a little bit too much. They could honestly be one of my personality traits at this point. And after all that, we finally made it to my finished title page. I'm really happy with how it turned out. But yeah, anyway, here it is in the flesh. I'm really happy with it actually. So this page actually did suck the life out of me. I really hated everything by the time I was done. For aesthetic reasons, it's good to have them. It makes me feel like I've got my life together, but will I ever go back and look at this page? No, I won't. I don't even know what you call it, but it basically just has the yearly calendar. That's it. It's a calendar. Oh my god. We got there in the end. So these are probably the most painful pages because they will give you RSI. I got some serious cramps while I was doing this, but I just went for some little cute colours and I think it turned out pretty nice. I did make a few mistakes and I wrote 28 instead of 27 in May, which may mean that May is a cursed month. I don't know yet. I'm gonna watch out for May because it's the only one that it went wrong on. I also decided to do some little borders with a pink biro, which may have been a mistake. Biros are not a left-handed person's friend, and I ended up having to add borders around all of the borders because I messed it up. I actually watched an old bullet journal video of mine, like my first ever one from 2019, which was cursed by the way. I actually said that borders are a perfect way to make your bullet journal look professional, so I'm still following my own advice. To finish this page up, I added a lovely little line of washi tape, and if you have a page that's just kind of put some stickers on it, it'll look amazing. So if you are interested in making your own stickers, I do actually have a video where I go through how to make them, so you can go watch that after this. Don't abandon me, please. Please don't go. Here's the finished page. You see my little dinosaur guy, and I will probably never look at that page ever again. So you may have noticed that I skipped a page, and that's just because I didn't have a printer at the time, but I wanted to make a little Pinterest mood board just to, you know, see what the vibe's like. I just like to put little pictures that inspire me or, you know, make me laugh, so that's what this page is. Next page is my little manifestation page. I kind of got into manifesting this year. I feel like some people will hear manifesting and be like, whoa. I actually think it's really useful to kind of set yourself goals, remind yourself of those goals, and also keep that positive self-talk going. So I'm gonna make a little collage throughout the year, and I'm also gonna add quotes and little like positive reinforcement things, so hopefully it'll help. We will see. For the next page, I'm doing my goals page. Again, it is empty, I know. I'm just quirky like that. I was too intimidated to start a goals page. I didn't want it to leak through onto all my hard work on the other side, so just went for a very simple vibe. It's kind of like a bluey orangey moment. I was thinking maybe it's not good to have like a dreamy picture in the background of your goals, because, you know, like Shia LaBeouf said, don't let your dreams be dreams, and I'm encouraging that right now. Yeah, so anyway, here's the final thing. I think it turned out really cute. I'm really happy with it. So my goals for this year are to fill at least 1 sketchbook, ideally 2, read at least 3 books, get strong because I don't want noodle arms anymore, post 1 video a week, start an Etsy, at least socials for my art, learn how to crochet, and also to start streaming / play more games. So yeah, they're all my goals for this year. I don't know if you're actually meant to share your goals with people. I keep seeing things that are like, never, ever share your goals with people, but what are you gonna do? So for the next page, I have my favorite page ever, which is the finance page. It makes me a little sad, to be honest. So my plan was to go for quite a professional look, but I ended up using a pink pen, so you tell me if it was successful. But yeah, this page again is really basic. This is kind of what works for me. I just like to write down what's gonna happen. It's more of like a planning thing, so like student loans and like accommodation payments. But yeah, then I also stuck a little sticker on it. It's a little guy feeling sad with his shadow, and I think that's a perfect expression when it comes to finances. And then I also added one of my angry snail stickers just to try and keep me accountable when it comes to money going out. The page next to it is my spending habits page. So last year I started a spending habits page and it went well for about 2 months, and then I stopped using it, so I don't have high hopes for this page. I was actually going to show you my spending habits page from my last book, but then I have to show you all the stupid shit that I spend my money on, so the title went very bad, so I covered it completely with washi tape and then cut out a new title and stuck it on. I don't have a glue stick, so it's very precariously just... I also have this, which may be my favourite sticker ever. So to finish off the page, I have my little drawing of this snail. He's just eating my money. So let's move on from my spending stuff because it makes me sad. So the next 4 pages are super simple. I just did my shows, movies, songs, and game pages. So I started doing this last year and I really like it. I always find that by the end of the year, I have no idea what shows or films or games I have played or watched. Oh my god, really nice to be able to see what I've actually experienced throughout the years. To do the titles, I just used my Posca pens and then I added little highlights to make them look bouncy. And then to finish them up and make them look a little bit more interesting, I added some stickers. Can we just talk about how creepy this one is? I know he's trying to be cute, but I don't trust his intentions. So my next page is my video ideas page. Again, I decided to keep it quite simple, so I used a Posca pen for the titles, added some little sparklies, and then I drew a little guy, a little skeleton fairy dude vlogging. So he has a really cute yellow camera and he has his little blue wings. But yeah, he's living it up. He's a little king. Like, did you see that posture? I could never. Oh, this is so crinkled. Rubbers are so dangerous. They don't teach you that in art school. For the next page, I have my very professional video list. Once I've actually uploaded videos, I'm gonna write them in here. So it's a really simple page. And then for some reason, I decided to draw a little pig in the corner. She looks really shocked. I had a little speech bubble before and it was like, you've got this, but I didn't write that in for whatever reason, so now she just looks scared. For the next page, I did a little scrap paper page. I like to do this just so I can have somewhere to swatch colours and doodle or write notes, whatever I need to do. I also decided to get myself started by doing some little sketches, and then a little snail who's running with a knife. I don't know who he's after, but they better watch out. Alright, so that ends the 2022 section and we're moving on to the January section. So for my January title page, I went for something which I think might be the cutest concept that I've ever come up with. I decided to draw some little mushrooms, and there are little tiny sheep, and whenever predators are nearby, they'll crawl on top of mushrooms and pretend to be the little circles on them. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever heard? I was really excited to draw this. I decided to go in with my Posca pens, and yeah, I completely butchered it. I ruined it. It was so upsetting. Here is the finished thing. It looks so gross. As you can see, it is no longer in the bullet journal. It has been removed. So to make it up to myself, I decided to do it digitally, which is something that I'm a bit more comfortable with, and I know that I'm not going to ruin it, so I knew I wasn't wasting my time. I had a lot more fun this time and it was a lot easier, so I just used my destroyed piece as a starting point and then drew line art and coloured it in and everything, and I think it turned out so cute. I'm really happy with it. It all worked out in the end. Sometimes you've just got to be patient. I'm super happy with it. I think it turned out so cute. This is me New Year's Eve. This is me 2 weeks into January. So for the next page, I have the basic monthly plan. So normally I would do little squares and then number them all and have however many squares. I think it's 31 in January. Please don't quote me on that. And they only get filled if it's actually a key date. I don't have that much going on, so I thought rather than do that, it would be better to just write key dates and then just number them down below. And then underneath, I decided to add a goals and priorities section. I'm very unorganized and I think it will be helpful. And then to finish it up, I just added some little stickers. So I have this really cute bunny, he's happy. And then I have this really angry bunny who isn't happy that we have to be productive. I don't really know what he's doing. I always like to add little memes or cute pictures on this side because normally it will just have an imprint of the title page. I printed off everything and now it looks very cute. So I did a little mushroom picture, we got lemongrab, we've got a Renaissance goat, and then a little frog to remind you that he is there for you. So here's my spread. I think it turned out really good actually. And then we are moving on to the end of this bullet journal. I just wrote down all the days of the week, and this is where I'll do my daily bullet journaling. So I'll just write down what happened in the day, or I'll use it as a to-do list. It depends what mood I'm in. You'll be happy to know that I made a mistake on my last day because I am very good at bullet journaling, but I salvaged it. I'm gonna use this as a notes and summary section. So we finally got through my bullet journal. I feel like that took me about 4 hours. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Let me know down below if you're going to be doing your own bullet journal this year, or if you're not, then tell me a resolution that you have. And make sure you subscribe because I'll miss you if you don't. Yeah. I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Hi! So it's finally the time of the year. That's not how you say words. So it is finally I got it in this really cute sage. But before we get into anything, I'm in my boiler suit. If your boiler breaks, I've got you. I'm here for you. I can't guarantee that your boiler will be fixed, but I can offer you emotional support.